Hello athletes, I'm Coach Tony Hebrard from CrossFit Zenergy. Today we're going to have a look at possibly the best strength exercise there is, the deadlift. Okay, so we're going to pick up a bar from the ground up to our thighs. It's a super strong lift, but probably one of the lifts that I suppose should be natural to most people, but when I see new athletes come in and start training with us, they try and keep their body really upright, which is one of the biggest mistakes, so we're going to address that. They have trouble keeping a neutral spine, which is super important, so we're going to address that. But let's have a look at this exercise and let's see if you can maybe pick up a couple of key things that might help you deadlift a little bit better. Okay, so first of all, let's start right from the beginning. We're going to have your feet about hip width apart, okay? We're going to take hold just wider than your thighs, so you can just hit your thighs with your thumbs. For now, let's just keep a normal grip, okay? We're going to start with the bar halfway down your shins. We're going to drive with your legs first, and then extend the hips to finish the lift. Okay? Side on looks like this. Drive with the legs, extend the hips to finish. Okay, so without getting too technical, let's have a look at a couple of key things. So, some common mistakes. Trying to stay too upright. So starting right over in this position. My knees are forward, I'm trying to keep my body upright, the bar's pushed too far over my toes, and I'm trying to stand up like this. I'll take my kneecaps off. If I do that with a heavy weight, it's going to pull me forward. I'm no doubt going to roll around my shoulders, lose neutral spine, all that sort of thing. So, how do I fix that? From here, I've got to push my hips back more. So I'm trying to stack my knees pretty much over my heels, not letting them go too far forward. Now, as I start the lift, I'm going to start the lift by driving with my legs, and my hips and shoulders should rise together until I come to above my knees. Then I start to stand it up. I reverse that movement to take it back down. Lean at the hips, slightly bending at the knees. Then I'll bend my knees more to get to my starting position again. So let's do that again. Drive hips and shoulders lift together, then stand it up. Okay, the whole time I'm looking to keep neutral spine. So I've got that slight little S shape in it. I'm not extending too far through my chest, and I'm definitely not rounding out either. So shoulders are pulled down and back, drive with the legs and stand it up. So that movement, that timing of a two-phase move is probably one of the most important things if you're new to deadlifts to start to get happening. Drive with the legs first, avoid standing up too early. Drive, keep your knees out of the way so I can keep that bar in close, then stand it up. Next, let's have a look at a grip. So you're getting into your deadlifts, you're starting to push a little bit more. We need to be able to hold onto the bar really strong. Two good options to use. Hook grip, that is thumbing underneath your first two fingers, will feel weird as anything first up. It'll feel like it's going to rip your thumb off, but once you get used to it, you'll be able to hold a bit better on that than a conventional grip. The other one is an alternate grip, one hand one way and one the other. What this does is when both hands are the same way, the bar can effectively roll out of my hands. This way it can't roll because one hand's one way, one's the other, it can only slide. So it just gives me that bit more strength. Now if I've got that strong grip, I'm less likely to start rolling out and rounding my back out as I start to lose a grip. That strong security in my grip allows me to keep good posture and really drive hard with my legs to complete the lift. Let's have a look at a deadlift with a weight on. So these are just practice plates. They're only 5 kilos, but they're the height of an Olympic lift, so an Olympic plate. So when I walk into the bar, I should walk in so my shins are almost on the bar. Bend back through the hips, engage your shoulders, big breath in. Drive with the legs and then stand it up. Return the same way, side on. Walk in, feet right in underneath the bar. Bend over, neutral spine. From here, drive with the legs first and then stand it up. Happy deadlifting, guys. I hope that helped gave you just a few pointers to make your deadlift stronger and safer so you can really make the most out of it. Get into it. Cheers.